today having coffee with Micah.
That's right.
Not King Creole.
Right. No longer the chef formerly known as King Creole.
The chef formerly known as King Creole because of some various
Right. Name change.
lawsuits or
Right.
something.
Well, technically a lawsuit. We didn't go that far, but yeah, somebody else owned the rights to the name King Creole, and while they
Elvis?
No, it wasn't Elvis.
Because isn't that? I mean,
No,
Elvis has them.
It's a company here in Kenner, and they're a great bunch of guys. They gave me a long grace period to change the name, and so that was nice. And when I moved back in town, I got a letter from them and saying, "Hey, we own the rights to the name," and they were really good about it.
Because you're actually in my phone as Micah the King.
Nice.
That's how you're. So I don't want to change
I'm gonna call
that
you more
though.
often now. So
Micah the King, yeah. Because I don't want it to say like Micah Fet on Fet.
Right.
Like
right.
it's it's a persona, but it helps. So Fet on Fet.
Right. Well, I didn't want to grow a brand that we don't own the name to.
Makes total sense.
Right. So now that we're expanding, it was time for a name change. And Fet, Fête is an old English or old French word that means kind of like celebration or party or festival or something like that, a joyous occasion. Mm-hmm. And with the mobile nature of the business, part of it being a food truck and a lot of catering, we go from party to party or celebration to celebration. And so the word fête has been banging around in my head for the last few months. I just couldn't figure out a way to use it and came up with Fête au Fête, mostly because nobody owns the rights to the name.
And just, yeah. So, your shirt?
It is. I like pig butts, and I cannot lie. And
Because you smoke pig butts, and
Right.
it has nothing to do with anything else.
No, there's no sexual connotations there, just for the record.
Because there's more lawsuits in your in your future.
But yeah, I mean, I cooked pork chops in bacon grease the other day, just because. I mean, that's my level of dedication to pork fat. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
What are we drinking? This is good.
You are drinking a Mexican coffee, actually, which I forgot this. I forgot to seg. I have a
We're going to
format
build a
for this
wall
segment.
around that. Aren't
The what?
we're going to build a
The
wall?
wall around the Mexican cup of coffee. Well, that's one of the things that like the segment is supposed to be here. I'm supposed to talk. We got into other
is good
topics. Well, thanks. That were it's like, hey, what do you like to drink as far as coffee goes, or what do you enjoy?
Right.
As far so.
I
You're a
do
black coffee
I do
drinker?
like cold brew. As you know, I'm a cold brew fan.
Yeah,
I make
yeah.
it at home. I drink it all the time. But I do like. I'm not super big on espresso drinks and frothy stuff like that. Man, I like a nice clean espresso, maybe a little classic macchiato. Some.
You've had our stuff, huh? Have you had that yellow bourbon? Yeah.
I haven't had that one yet. I have to try that one.
You need to try that because you talk about a clean espresso. What it is actually it's a coffee that's grown in the shade, and so the sun actually puts like burns the sweetness out of the coffee.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's super sweet and
Interesting.
super clean. Yellow as opposed to a red cherry. We could go on and talk. We could go up and talk about a bunch of coffee stuff that nobody's interested in.
Right.
But suffice it to say, it's very sweet, and like for a macchiato or something like that, it's phenomenal. Latte, it disappears, because it is so sweet. It doesn't really have that bittery coffee note.
Yeah.
And so it's really interesting. We'll have to get you that. The next time you're on the program, I'll get that for you.
Have some of that.
Yeah.
There you go.
So you're expanding. Of course, you and I have talked a lot
have.
about
We have.
doing and maybe we shouldn't even put this out on YouTube because this is going to be like a cool.
But it's a good idea that we need to pursue.
Because
Really.
you had you did a little pop up here at the market in between some vendors leaving. That
we
was
did Mojo Rojo. It was
Mojo Rojo.
Cuban Latin fusion concept. Yeah.
And so we're talking about doing a Mojo Rojo in one side of a building and a coffee shop in the other, and dual purpose it. I think that'd be super cool.
I think so. Yeah, I think it's going to be a great concept. I just got to find the right location, and the timing's got to be right. now that we're opening this other location in Baton Rouge.
Oh yeah, that's
Fettle
true.
Fett,
How's that? Yeah,
it's
so it's
going
Fettle
all right.
Fett, and it's going to
Fettle
be
Fett.
same kind of menu.
Yep,
Baton
same
Rouge.
menu,
That's
same
awesome.
everything. Just an extension of what we do here. We're also looking to expand into catering in Baton Rouge too. So the catering business has been like the silver lining, pleasant surprise of all this. I didn't anticipate getting this much catering business just out of the blue.
Well, Micah, thank you so much for coming on the program. Take care.
Cheers. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Micah.
No problem. That's pretty cool.